Good morning and welcome to Sunrise with Dr. Surajit Khanna, a news bite for ages 10 to 25 brought to you by Khanna for Kids. That's KHANNA for kids.com. And we have an interesting day today. Both Dr. Khanna and I are busy in our cars. So we're moving along. I'm parked, he's driving. So it's news on the move today. This is a good morning message and a short snippet of the news for today's youth, anybody from ages 10 to 25, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, a little bit after 9 o'clock. Join us on facebook.com/Connor, the number 4 kids. We're live there now. Dr. Connor is an attorney, a child safety advocate, a servant of the underserved, champion of nonprofit Voice of the Kids, and he recently launched his post-incarceration Juvenile Justice Reformation Act initiative. I'm getting very good at saying that fast, but we have it. The shortened version is very simple at returningyouth.com, where we're returning young adults back to a productive life after incarceration. We provide them with housing, training, along with the required medical and psychological assistance they need to secure a job. Today, we have a number of very interesting subjects we're going to be talking about. Number one, well, I'm going to tell you, it's the War of 1812, okay? And we're going to be talking about President Andrew Jackson. And all of us, we tried, but we didn't make it. We were all going to be in a bubble bath today, but we were too busy. We apologize because that's today's National Bubble Bath Day. With not anymore, I'd like to also introduce our co-host Nicole McIsaac. She's here. Good morning, Nicole. Dr. Connor, good morning.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Nicole. And good morning, everybody. Those who are listening to us. It's a wonderful sunny morning and Friday, as we all know. Like Gary just mentioned that today, January 8th, 1815, a couple of years before Gary was born, Battle of New Orleans got settled. So President Andrew Jackson, who led the American force during that time, got the victory over the British in 1815. So it got reduced and the national debt became zero for the only time. And then also in 1863 on this day, the American Civil War, the battlefield of Springfield also started. Well, that's all about the history. I'm not here to give all the history, but there are other stuff today. I'm going to, like Gary said, it is also National Bubble Bath Day, and also it is a National Joy Germ Day. Watch my or listen to the Joy Germ Day. I'm going to talk about the National Joy Germ Day, and I'm going to leave the fun part, the National Bubble Bath, for our co-host Nicole, because she is getting ready to be in the bathtub with the bubble bath, so she can do that.
No, no, we're not doing it. That's a joke. We're just
I know
joking.
that is a joke. So
Speak
National Joy Germ Day. This is on. Why do they call this is a Joy Germ Day? Well, because this is the day was created to remind people across the country that by being positive and treating people with kindness, they can influence those around them and pass that positive attitude on to others. You know what? That's all needed, especially today. Plus, whatever happened in last couple of days in DC, in the Capitol building, you know what? We got to remain positive. We got to treat people with kindness. That's why this was appropriate that I did bring this up, that this is a National Joy Germ Day. JOYGERM. That means this germ, like we have coronavirus, okay, it's a germ. Similarly, this germ called joy germ. So this joy germ should be spread over. How to observe this? Well, you know what? Because today is a social media, everything is in social media. Please appreciate people. Please thank people. Show your kindness to everybody. That is why it is very much needed. And you know what? You know when this was founded? I just found out this was founded in 1981. So it's not that far. Joan White, National Joy Germ Day. She's the one who spreaded this through national TV interviews, radio shows, newsletters, magazines, postcards, and other things. This is the way you can do this Joy Germ Day. So let us pass our joy to everybody through this social media, through this sunrise today. And by this, I really would like to thank you for having a wonderful Friday today, and God bless. Let me turn on to Nicole to talk about the Bubble Bath Day.
Yeah, thanks, Dr. Khanna. And I actually have a question for you before we move into the bubble baths. So you just mentioned this national day, and I kind of was wondering, how does that kind of tie hand in hand with the initiative?
Which one, the Joy Germ?
Yeah.
Well, this initiative, what does it do? It just gives the people and gives an opportunity to all the young adults, those who are coming out of jail. So that means what? We are going to show our kindness, our support to those young kids, those who are coming out of the jail. So
we're gonna clean them all up, right, sir, Dr. Khanna?
absolutely, we'll try to clean. If everybody, seriously, if every citizen of United States join together and give this Joy Germ Day for dedicate to this post-incarcerated people, then we definitely clean everybody, clean the whole nation, what Gary wants. Gary, thank you very much for bringing this up, that yes, we need to clean up. So let us join hand and do this. And Nicole, thank you for telling the audience that this Joy Germ Day is also very important for these post-incarcerated individuals, those who are trying to get a second chance in their life.
Yeah, and I think, we mentioned that it's National Bubble Bath Day, right? And we were just talking about kindness. So I think, you take a bubble bath to relax, to unwind, to rejuvenate, whatever the reason is. So I think, although it's a fun day to say, hey, it's National Bubble Bath Day, it's also a kind of a reminder in a sense that, it's Friday, you finish the week, give yourself a nice warm bubble bath with how many bubbles, whatever you want, and just kind of unwind and be kind to yourself as well.
That's great. Thank you, Nicole. And we have a couple other things that we were talking about today that was pretty interesting, and that you know, that the national debt was zero. I think our national debt is something like 27 trillion, something like that. I think it's something like $200,000 for every American. So we're hopeful that that's going to be reduced. We're going to look forward to that. So we're here on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Dr. Khanna's Facebook page at facebook.com/Khanna for kids. If you want to contact us and join wonderful Nicole on the show, she has many of her friends, but we want all of her friends to join us. Contactk.com, contactk.com, and please join us here. And today we have a very interesting radio show. Will be on WPAT 9:30 a.m. at 3 p.m. today. Please join us. Benny Tillman will be there. Please go to our website, drsurajit.com, and go to the blog page there. You can see information about him. And Dr. Khanna, over to you.
Thank you very much, Gary. Thank you very much, Nicole. Like we said, you brought up some important points today, which is needed for today's situation of United States. There's National Joy Germ Day, and also today is the day to remember that New Orleans was freed from the British, and also today the national debt became to zero. So let us remember the history, and let us go and also take a wonderful bubble bath. If you need to know how to bubble bath, how to relax and everything, please call Nicole. Just type Nicole, you will find Nicole, and she will guide you how to do a bubble bath. But she's not going to do that until you show your kindness for somebody next to you. Please appreciate everybody. today is a very nice day, and also today is a Friday, which is good. So thank you again. Thank you, audience. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Gary. Have a wonderful day and blessed day.
Thank you, Nicole. Say goodbye. God bless you.
Thank you.